For nearly 80 years, a small group of wealthy nations shaped the global economy. They controlled the world's biggest banks, the strongest currencies, and many of the rules of international trade. But today, a different alliance is growing faster than anyone expected. An alliance representing billions of people, some of the world's largest energy producers, and rapidly expanding economies. It's called BRICS, and it may redefine the balance of global economic power. BRICS began with 5 countries: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Today, the group has expanded to include additional members from the Middle East and Africa, increasing its global influence. Together, BRICS countries account for a larger share of global GDP measured by purchasing power parity than the G7. While representing more than 40% of the world's population, the alliance also includes major producers of energy and commodities, from rare earth minerals to agricultural commodities. Economic gravity is slowly shifting. This isn't only about exports. It's about financial influence. For decades, international trade has largely relied on the US dollar. That system provides stability, but it also gives enormous financial influence to countries and institutions connected to it. Some BRICS members are now expanding trade in their own currencies and discussing alternative payment systems for certain transactions. While the dollar remains the world's dominant reserve currency, these efforts reflect a broader push toward a more diversified global financial system. This shift reaches far beyond governments. It affects energy prices, technology, critical minerals, manufacturing, and global supply chains. Whether you buy a smartphone, invest in the stock market, or simply pay your electricity bill, changes in global economic power can eventually affect everyday life. The world isn't becoming smaller. It's becoming more interconnected and more competitive. The G7 remains home to many of the world's largest financial institutions, leading technologies, and advanced economies. But BRICS continues to expand its influence through population, natural resources, manufacturing, and trade. This isn't necessarily the end of one system. It may be the beginning of a more multipolar global economy. The question isn't whether the world is changing, it's how fast that change will happen.